Welcome to another home improvements vlog. I think my last one was like 8 months ago. I have made progress, but it's been very like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I've been trying to get rid of this elliptical machine for months. I put it on Gumtree for £10, which was maybe asking too much. It doesn't have a speedometer. It works fine, but it just doesn't have a little speed thing on the front. A lady was interested in buying it on Gumtree, and we kept going and backwards and forwards through emails for like 2 months, and she never come to get it, so then I tried to give it away for free and no one wanted it. Then I went to a charity shop and asked if they'd want it, and they said no. Until finally one day some lovely gentleman took it off our hands. Richard wants to come take this away for free, so we're finally getting rid of it. Hallelujah. Stay sexy and don't meet men from Gumtree in car parks alone. You can bat him with the arms of the elliptical machine if he tries anything. And you know what, I actually felt kind of sad about it when the time actually came, because I wanted to get rid of it for so long, and then seeing it go in the back of his car, I was like, I'm sorry. And then we bought a treadmill. We have a treadmill here that's currently being used as a clothes hanger. Of course it is. What else would you use at home exercise equipment for? And it's way bigger than the elliptical machine, so I've got less space than I had before. It's an amazing bit of equipment to have, and it was on sale at the time, and you know, I've always wanted a treadmill. Alex has always wanted a treadmill, and we were so determined to use it. And we did use it. For the first couple of months we were using it at least every other day, sometimes every day. And then we just like fell off the wagon and haven't used it in a while. Do you want to tell them some exciting news? Really exciting news. Really exciting. So excited. We got a new Hoover. My previous Hoover sucked. Not in the way Hoovers should. I wanted to like make it last as long as possible before going and buying a new one. Then recently it got to a point where I just could not deal with it anymore, and especially getting the little orange fluff boy. We have a regular groom. He enjoys having a little brush, but he still manages to coat the carpet, so I needed a Hoover that actually worked, and we got a Henry. Oh, I know, I can tell you're really excited. It's so good. This is the kind of thing I get excited about these days. When I first used it, the first swipe over the carpet, my little heart just like exploded. I really enjoy hoovering. I've always kind of enjoyed hoovering. I just like the sort of very quick visual saddler. What was that? I glitched out for a second. Satisfaction of just like a quick whoop and cleaning something and picking something up. I secretly really like a really messy floor, or like spilling something all over the floor, so I can like do a line down the middle. Oh, I love him. He's the perfect man. He never lets me down. He's perfect. He's biting me. You want to fight? I have a few new little things around the living room area and made a few changes that I'll show you. I'm not going to show you pretty much any of the rest of the house because it's not going well. Well, it is, but you wouldn't know it to look at it. I spent a whole evening one night right up until I went to bed decluttering and going through everything, and I made a lot of progress, but you can't tell, so I'm not showing you that right now. I have a lot of flowers at the minute. I bought myself a really cheap little bunch of carnations, and then my mother-in-law bought me a bunch of flowers after we went to see a florist about our wedding, and we were just having like a flower day, so she bought me some flowers. They all have to like migrate here behind the TV to soak up what little light we can get during the day. This picture used to be in our bedroom, and I kept trying to find something to go on this wall, and nothing quite looked the way I wanted it to, and I just realised I had that, and it's really nice, and it's just sitting up in my bedroom where no one saw it, so I brought that down here, and I think it looks very nice. Then over here I did have 2 prints that I got in a charity shop. I still have them, but I put them somewhere else. But I swapped them with this tiny little painting that I did of Darwin, one of my rats, in a blueberry bush. I found the gold frame in a charity shop, and I actually got another one. There was 2 of them, and I've got a photo of me and my friend Lindsay in that, and I think it looks really nice. The photo, I printed it in black and white, and I think with the gold frame it just looks really cool. I don't know, the black and white and the gold works really well. And then beneath it we've got a little countdown till our wedding. I got that on eBay. We could have got it personalised with like our surnames or whatnot, but I thought I'd just keep it blank because that way I can give it to someone else when I'm done with it. I in general have a lot more pictures around the house. I've been printing off a lot of photos and organising them in my photo album, and I got like 2 copies of some of them because I knew I wanted them around the house. I wanted more pictures of family members around the house as well, because we had loads of us and like the rats and things, but I wanted more of our parents and my brother. There's a photograph of me and Alex that I really like where we're kissing like on the beach and the sky behind us and everything looks really cool. And I didn't realise until the other day when I was like rearranging some pictures and stuff that I've got that same photograph printed 3 times within like a metre of each other. I don't know, I like the picture, but that is a bit much. So I'm gonna replace some of them at some point.
The left hip crease pulls back. Let something go. Cool, and then nice and steady when you're ready, we're gonna bring the left foot up to the knees. Swing the legs. I have a man with a van, and he is gonna pick up my new desk for me and bring it over tomorrow. So there must be a space for it tomorrow, and there's not currently. You're sitting on a unit that I need to clear, and then I might just put it on Gumtree for free and try and get rid of it today. I made some really good progress today though. It's looking a lot clearer than it did yesterday. The floor is really dirty, but I know there's no point in hoovering it until I get more of this done. I just put the shelving unit on Gumtree and already someone's interested, and they live literally around the corner. Just over there in that space against the wall.
There you go.
Oh, brilliant, thank you.
I'm going to knock and see if your next door neighbour's at home. I know her, I'll grab a cup of coffee. Oh.
The desk is second hand. I got it for £40 from eBay, but then I did have to pay for a man with a van to go and pick it up for me, so it ended up costing like £60–70. I finally hung my silver play button somewhere good. I've just had it like hiding around the house ever since I got it. It's never really had like a place. This lovely brown thing here I got quite a while ago now. I showed you it in an old thrift haul. I got that for £7 in a charity shop. So this is the thing. It's this tall. Then above here we've got a little dough print, some bunting, and then enamel pins. I don't know if they're gonna stay there, but for now they're there. Hanging under my stairs I've got a little fake plant in a macrame sling thingy from Matalan. I was looking for a fake plant to put there because any plants that have ever lived there have not survived. I don't think light from either of the windows at the end like just reach it enough, but this is really good. Like up close it does kind of look fake, but it's small and far enough away that I think it looks great. Even up close really it looks great. Kind of fake but still great. I've wanted something for a while to kind of organise my perfumes, and I thought about getting like a dish to stand them on, and I might still get a dish at some point because I do like a good dish. But for now at least I found a little basket in a charity shop. I think it was like 50p, and it's perfect, and I think it looks really cute, and they all sit in there like a little happy family. I have a whole bunch of brass things that I've been collecting, but I'm going to show you them in a thrift haul. The big stuff basket that I showed you in my last thrift haul, that has been so loved. It's chock-a-block full of like skincare, hair care kind of things. All things that I want in the living room so that I've got easy access to them, but I don't want them like clogging up the sides. My house is very messy at the minute. I'm just not showing you it, but I'll show you like a sneak peek of the turmoil, of the chaos. I have nearly 100 little dough orders left to package up, and while they're there and they're waiting, I just can't justify tidying up. I do little bits of tidying up. I, you know, pick things up and put things in the bin and do regular things like that, but I need to get really stuck into like some hardcore tidying. I think more structure in my working day and my working life in general will help me know like times when I can clean. I'm not great at structuring my work, my life. I'm self-employed, I can structure it however I want, and I go back and forth between sometimes having fantastic structure, I'll work for a few hours, take like a break and then get back to work, and it really feels like a working day. And then times like this, it just kind of has built up. I've got boxes of stock everywhere and packaging everywhere, and it just feels like kind of chaos. I think I'll get better the more I do it, because I've run my online store before, but I've never run it where I've had boxes and boxes of big pieces of stock. Before, I pretty much exclusively sold jewellery, so everything was very small, and it's something I did try and plan for and make space for and sort of think ahead about, but to a certain extent I think just getting stuck in and doing it is the best way that you're gonna like learn, okay, so I need this space and it takes me this long to do this, but that's okay, and maybe that's just the way it's gonna be. Maybe when I restock and then I'm processing lots of orders, the house will be in chaos for a while. Then when things quieten down and I'm waiting for more stock, I have some free time where I can just spend a whole day tidying up, which will be lovely. I really love tidying and cleaning. Give me a whole day, I can tidy and clean the crap out of my house and it'll look great. The thing I struggle with is the upkeep and being consistent and not letting it like build up to the point that I need a whole day to do it again. But having said that, like I said a minute ago, maybe sometimes your house is just like a bloody mess, and that's okay because you've got more important things to do. Thank you so much for watching. I broke my nail while I was filming this. 1 like equals 1 pity for my nail. 1 pity. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye. Henry and I would like to say thank you to our $30 patrons over on Patreon. Thank you so much to all of our patrons. I really appreciate your support. Henry, do you have anything to add? I agree. Thank you everyone. Bye.